recently took another dose of pain reliever, historically, geographically, and financially prescriptioned to me, and recently prescribed. I can use instead of buying, getting, given, gifted any other prescribed medicine. It's the one with alleged codeine. So I recently got up after having a nap and waddled, sort of limped, factual, to my kitchen. Got some water, and then I got some more foods, just some snack things. So, some of these, 3 of those, and before that, I ate two garlic stuffed olives. I ate that. Took one dose. I can take two. I can take another one. I probably will. Probably this. Broken wrist. And then my knee was bothering me before. Earlier, soft tissue. Injured. Sprained. Since oh, I can use my hand. It's not, but it's the same one that was injured earlier. I can't sleep. I can't cook. I can't do much of anything. Although yesterday, I could play bingo where I worked. I did not fall. I fainted. My blood pressure was low, and my blood pressure, yes, and my pulse was low. The sinus bradycardia was low. It was in the 40s a little while, and then it got back up into the 50s. I have poor posture. My back hurts. My left shoulder, and I don't know why. Again, I favored my left side. And the first self-defense I did when I sensed danger is I screamed. I yelled as loud as I could get my voice out to get attention. I couldn't get to my cell phone. And I yelled. That was very painful. I've had low blood pressure and sinus bradycardia 20, 21 later since. I don't even take any migraine medication anymore, prescription, none of it. I'm off of all that. I don't drink alcohol. I had a glass of wine once in a very long time at where I was an invited guest. This is someone I've known for a very long time. And my mom was with me. And I was like, Mom, your Trans Help ride is not canceled. Let's go. I could stay home and cry and feel sorry for myself. Completely medicate myself more. That's not going to make me feel any better. Let's go. And then we can have some lunch together. We can eat out. I can't cook. Maybe they'll have a nice soup that I can have. One that's vegetarian or something that I can have. Because at the hospital, I did eat. They did not give me breakfast in bed or the chair I was sitting in. So there was some cafe or something open. So I got 2 little omelet things. I didn't eat lots because I didn't feel like it. They didn't give me an IV or anything, just some pain reliever. Oh, and I got a tetanus shot. Got an immunization. I was given a tetanus vaccine because I scratched myself up. Well, I landed. So it hurts. The doctor actually put a cast on it. I was like, oh my god. That's too funny. I'm like this for about 4 or 6 weeks. I can't do anything. I can't do anymore. I had a really good day this month already, urban pole walking. I had so much fun. It was such a good thing. I was out among friends, family, and nature that day. I really liked it. And then the next day, I liked my manicure, I liked my pedicure. I really liked everything. And then I don't know what happened exactly, 100%. I just know that I fainted. That when I was coming to, I was feeling pain and I saw lots of people, men, and I was like screaming because I was frightened. I didn't want to be touched by any. And there was one person that put his life on the line, kept everybody else away from me more than any others. And I think he helped my mom. I'm not too sure because my mom didn't do much of anything. I don't even think she could find how to use her phone. I don't know what happened exactly. There must be security cameras around there that were on. Maybe one day, someday that'll get leaked publicly what happened to me. I just know I fainted and I got scared. I couldn't walk. I rolled over. I mean, my right side was okay, but I couldn't get up on my left leg. I couldn't bend my leg for hours. I could not bend my knee. And I refused to leave the hospital without physiotherapy. I insisted that I have to have the physiotherapist. And I'm stubborn. I like moved my legs around. On you go. She, if my physiotherapist couldn't do it, get staff that will do it for you. So she did. And my knee was already starting to move later, hours later. It was more than 5 hours before I could move my knee. And then my knee moved. She bent it this way and that way. And we bent my knee, and eventually, but it is still stiff. The staff there said it wasn't broken, but it feels broken. What surprised me, that and the soft tissue injury and sprain I had before. Oh, it's flared, and the bursitis that's there, and so. And my right knee got a wallop too, although it's not, but my left knee. So I have about 4 or 6. I can't walk all weekend. I cannot walk. It's my favorite time of the year. You know, summer. I like to go out. I don't, but my blood pressure was low. Sinus bradycardia was low. Iron ferritin levels, I don't know, maybe high. I didn't fully check. I didn't look at all the test results. Oh, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I couldn't walk. And I was not getting a catheter put in me because I'm like, absolutely not. So one nurse tried to give me a bedpan. That didn't work. And I was like, I gotta go. My stomach was starting to hurt. I was getting nauseated. And I made a woman's diaper. I could go. Once my knees started moving around a bit more and I could stand up, even though it was just a slight bend, it was just maybe I could bend my knee like that much. Not very much. I was like, I gotta go. Somebody get me up to the bathroom. So I finally got to the bathroom. Once I was, and then I was fine. And then I felt a little bit better because I hadn't gone to the bathroom in more than 8 hours. And I was drinking fluids. And Tylenol doesn't usually work on me very, but that time Tylenol was working and it was functioning and I was feeling a bit better. And I'm stubborn. And there's nobody else to look after my mom. I mean, my mom gets a personal service worker and a nurse in once in a while. And uh, she does stuff. That might have to be a bit more often. We're going to have to maybe see about that because of this. I was like to my mom, you have to eat, so maybe this weekend we'll get pizza delivered or something because I just can't, you know. And I'll supervise her doing stovetop. I'm like, Mom, I can't stand at the stove. I cannot. But I can help you, but I can't stand. And my back is sore, so I have that awful posture. And Flame Bingo today was hilarious because I don't play many cards. I'm just a bingo player. I like bingo. I like to work it. I like to play it. I play one just. I played just one card and I won. And instinctively, I put this arm up, thinking nothing of it. It was like, and I flogged. I thank the staff there that I used to co-work with, allowed me to do, showed and told that, hey, you let me in, I'm back, and I feel awful, and I was not a threat and or a danger to anybody there, including myself, and I was not violent. I was there, and I did not vomit, which everybody that I spoke to was very thankful that I did not vomit. And I did get a blanket that was supposed to be big enough to cover this mattress, but it did not. So hopefully, maybe one of the get well gifts I'll get this time around, maybe somebody will buy me a comforter. I mean, I could get one for $23 somewhere at a store. Maybe somebody will gift that to me, so that this at least this summer. And I do. I miss my cat because even though I'm in pain, I would have really liked my pet therapist to have been with me, cuddling up to me. I don't care if I had to stay up all night, clean up his vomit, my cat vomit, fur balls, etc. I just miss him so much. I got my cactus near me, so that's a bit of comfort. It's not the same, of course, but it's botany. It's helpful. My mom is elsewhere resting. Oh, I don't know how she does it. She gets up every friggin' day, takes a bunch of medicine, prescribed prescription, and just. I know she's distracted from reality a lot oftener than she used to be, but she can physically get out and about. It's really. My physiotherapist and doctor wanted me to get a walker. If you know it, my mom has one. And I was like, can I get a cane or crutch? And they were like, no. And I said, for temporary. But the hospital wouldn't give me a temporary, so I wasn't going to. It doesn't matter financially what the situations are. I was like, no, I'm not buying one. I'm not even going to rent one. I'll just not go out. I don't have to go out. But it'd be nice to, I'm just going to rest more. I'll probably go to my doctor and do some more x-rays. Maybe I'll get another requisition so I can get everything done and get my knee x-rayed more. Because I'm sure there's something there. It's a fracture. Just doesn't feel right. Could be the ligaments. My doctor said knee might be ligament damage. But there's something there. And I know I wasn't going to be able to dance earlier the way I was. I gave up on all that. But I can't do anything. Do a little bit of walking. So I don't know when the next time I'll be urban pole walking. I know it's going to be this year because I don't give up easy. I mean, if that's the sport I'm into, which it is, then that'll be it. I'll be back. I just hope the program doesn't get canceled where I went. That is where I went. Because if it's there later this year, maybe I'll return. I want to return. Actually, if they hadn't put this cast on and I had one of those other splints on, I probably would have been there this week. Not this week, next week. Later this month, sometime or other. Most definitely July. But now I have to wait till about maybe August or September. Maybe even later. I hope that I can at least do it once more. I'm not disabled, and I never will be. I don't care what anyone showed and told me. There's no way I will ever give into it all. And when other people showed and told my test results, I was like, and they look at me, trying to figure out, the results are there. That's what the technician read. That's what we've read it as. Yet you don't look at it. I'm like, of course I don't look at it because it's wrong. You're wrong. It's just a fractures, breaks, torn ligaments, muscle damage, soft tissue, sprained. So that was spring before. That doesn't feel like a spring. Dragging along, dragging along. I'll probably start walking more normal within a week. I'm sure of it. I just can't wear high heels. I can't wear anything that's a heel because it hurts my knee a lot more. I'm just walking around in flats under bare feet, just trying to cope with the pain and the deformity of it all. My mom too. She talks a lot about herself many a times, and I'm like, have you seen your reflection? Have you seen yourself what you look like? Because every time you say it, you don't look that way inclined. You don't look it. I find that a lot about other people. They showed and told me that they were this and they were that. Had these symptoms, be having diagnosis. And I'm like, do you know what that is? Do you see yourselves? Whatever. Oh, and they put on a neck brace. And I was complaining because I had a clip. If you watched my videos, I had a clip in my hair to keep my hair off my shoulder like that. I was like complaining, so I ripped it off eventually. And then the nurse came back, or somebody staff said, we gotta put it back on you. I'm like, that's fine, but this is what it was. I'm not a drug addict looking for a quick fix. It was a pain that I really, really had, and I wasn't having hypochondria. It was a real, actual pain. So, I mean, there's no way this is hypochondria. My knee too, when you saw it earlier. I'm hopeful I get a comforter. Air conditioning is on, and it's functioning, thankfully. But I began fainting in, seriously, 2021 most. And that was migraine medication prescription. And I was drinking wine and lots of it. I stopped because of the pain relievers. I had to stop drinking. And the fainting, I don't know, that sinus bradycardia is something else. When I sit straight, you never, I have better posture, but it hurts. My lower back, the fat, the big bum saved me when I went down. My bum. I'm glad I'm not as skinny as I used to be earlier. Because had I been as skinny as I was earlier, I'd probably broken both my hips. And I didn't break that, I just hurt my, I tell you, I got good bones. Some other people have showed and told me potatoes are sugar. There's potassium and calcium in potatoes. Being a vegetarian, a vegan vegetarian, when I go through all that, that's how I get my calcium. Potatoes, salads. Calcium is all in that. I don't care what anybody showed and told me earlier. You don't have to have animal. You don't have to have dairies. You don't have to. You can, although when you don't need it. I go days where I don't drink and or eat anything like that, and I eat potatoes and vegetables and fruits. And I had biotin supplements. I can't even play any music, uh, whether it's an instrument and or internet. I cannot play anything. I'm surprised I didn't get this strapped to me because I move it around lots. I did not fall. I fainted. The diagnosis, fainted, and broke a wrist. All I was doing was helping my mom carry home our dinner. That's all I was doing, was helping my mom more. We weren't doing anything not lawful, not legal. We were just, you know, on our way home to have dinner. The drinks became my pillow. The tray that was there was my pillow. That sort of saved my arm somewhat. Pavement was hard. This happened in March too. My floor home, hard. At least in May, I knew I was going down and I was sitting at the time. So when I let myself down a bit easier, and I could still wipe my own bum once I got that diaper off me and I began using my own facilities more. Wipe my own bum. Yeah, wipe my own bum. Still not too fat, not too skinny, not too injured. Still wipe my own bum. My anal. I could continue to shit myself as a bonus. So that's my beverage. I want a coffee, but I'm not. I'm going to leave a little bit of water so later on if my pharmaceutical. What medication prescribed, prescription, and prescribed medicine I'm taking. It's the equivalent, well, it's supposed to be, it's almost the same as Tylenol with, it's almost the same as Tylenol 3. Not the extra strength, I'm above that. And I'm not taking anything, I, and I might need a muscle relaxant again later, although I don't know. I just think, you know, I just know I'm lucky to be alive. I'm just lucky to be alive. I mean, this hand hurts a little bit, but it's not sore. Look at all that. I don't know how nurses these days take blood. You know, those blood tests. It's not my fault. They showed me your veins are too thin. I'm like, my veins are never too thin. I don't know who you're looking at. Why you have to keep poking away at me like that and can't get when you should be able to get all yourselves. You should be able to get it the first try. Anyway, when I finished doing all that, I was just sitting around coming home for myself. They didn't give me any IV, not any IV whatsoever. That was weird. But then I went to a different hospital this time because I got fed up going to the other one time in and out, you know, over and over again. I was like, no, let's go to the other one. They asked, and I said, sure, let's go. This wrist that's been bothering me for how many months now? Somebody's finally giving it the health care it needed since 2021. I just gotta get my left knee sorted. And I'm a migraine sufferer, so when they asked, does your head hurt? I'm like, yeah. Did you hit it? I'm like, not that I know. I don't know. And my mom told everybody I fell backwards. I'm like, I don't remember falling backwards. I thought I fell forward because I landed on my knees and my wrists. And that's why I said even with a walker, if I was to fall backwards, what, you know. And I think giving a walker as a cop out, they just didn't want to actually fully heal me. They just wanted to lie and have me walk around as that. I mean, I will survive, and I will return to walk fit. And some weightlifting. My physiotherapist, do I get one? Eventually, I'll be back at least lifting 2 pounds. I don't care. They have to figure it out. Why I can't lift weights. Why I can't walk without fainting. I barely, very rarely do anything else. I'm just always helping my mom mostly. And I'm living the single life. Not that I can't be anything other than single. I am living the single life. Simply the best. Simply the kitchen. Simply Avril Bella's kitchen. Simply Avril Bella's the Hedge Witch kitchen. Also known as phone calling. How may I place your order? Hi, can I have? Hello, can I have? Blah, blah, blah. Please confirm your address. Okay. And then waiting about anywhere from 20 minutes and or more. My phone rings. Press the button. Somebody comes up. Or I go downstairs. I get the food. I bring it home. Yeah. Simply Avril Bella's the Hedge Witch kitchen. I did make 2 teas when I came home because my mom needed something. Actually, I should check on my mom, make sure my mom has got everything she needs, and make sure my mom took her bedtime meds. I'm not supposed to get my cast wet. Mostly everything I used to have is beverages. That's difficult. I'm gonna get another beverage and go check on my mom. I will be right back. I'll get my reading glasses and look at all your comments. Another setback. My well-being and fitness journey. But yeah, I got my winnings over there. I got money, more, and I have nowhere to spend it. Not anywhere to spend it. Unless we order delivery. I'll pay for the tip. Couldn't find them. There's been all night looking for Spiny. Excuse my appearance while I look at your comments. What happened to you? Are you in hospital? What happened? How old are you and your mom? Wishing you well. Thank you. Don't cry. Your cat's always with you, watching over you. 2:39 a.m. Do you usually wear high heels? 2:44, 2:51. Tea time. Vanilla chai with vanilla creamer. Some good foam. Cold foam. Cold. Oh. Vanilla chai tea. Vanilla chai with vanilla creamer. Some cold foam. That sounds good. Non-alcoholic ginger ale, anti-inflammatory. I like to drink that stuff when I'm not feeling well, especially when I'm having aches and pains. It's so good. Yeah, it sounds good. It looks good and it sounds good. Maybe next week I'll have one. No, I got documented proof. You know, I like my documented proof, right? Not lying. That's the diagnosis. And that's how low everything was. Low blood pressure, sinus bradycardia. I just love a cinnamon. So scary, but I mean, yeah, it hurts. It hurt here, right here, and a bit here. My shoulder hurts a little bit, but not lots. And I just thought I'd show and tell. I don't want rumors that my mom did it, and that I did it, that my cat did it. My cat's not alive. I mean, my cat was playful. I mean, he was huge. He was over, when he was healthier, he weighed about 20 pounds. He just had that kind of kitteny thing. He never really outgrew being a kitten. He just, his size. He didn't understand. My cat didn't understand the size of him. They shouldn't do that anymore, anyways. Or my cat, he would have thought this is a toy. Probably would have had a go at it already when alive. Which is fine. I wouldn't mind it. It would just meant I would have probably had to go back to the hospital and get reset. My breakfast tomorrow, one of these, and one of these, before I can actually function, because I've taken a medicine prescribed, earlier prescription, prescribed pain reliever. I don't like to take it without food because it makes me nauseated a lot more. I have to eat something, and so tomorrow could begin my day with one and or both of those. At least one chip, some water. I'm going to have my biotin because it's the weekend, so I'll have one of them. Just one dose. And later on in the day, I'll have a Brazil nut. And, or maybe not. I might leave the Brazil nut to Monday to Friday next week. So I want the biotin. I need the biotin. was working on a project when this happened. I wanted to do something this year. That's not going to happen now. It was just an outfit I wanted to wear. I know that I'll be able to fit into it now. Look attractive enough. Do I wear my outfit later this year? I'll have to wear flats. I can't wear high heels. Not even a little one. Just have to walk around in flats. My staff that I mentioned earlier, some running shoes. Oh, that'll look pretty. I need help to open this. Ow. I gotta open. Ginger ale. Not ginger ale zero, not diet, just ginger ale. It's one of the few beverages I like to drink that's absolutely not 0 calories. Yeah, you should. So scary about your arm. Ouch. Wow. So painful. Hope someone gonna be taking care of you and your mom helping you out while your arm is all cast up. You need yourself a man or a king or queen. Yeah, I had a king. Sorry about that. I hit the mute and I don't know how I tapped on it to it. Oh, and I spewed all that good stuff out. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm actually going to end this live stream. Finish my ginger ale mini. I have to wash my hair this weekend. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Well, if you could read lips, I suppose you could have figured it all out. What I was saying, but yeah. I'll just say this, some people deluded themselves that um, when and more my family should, can, could, may, must, and need, liked, and are loved and accepted their advances and their offerings, and that when and more my family did not and do not, that those other people, with and or without their accomplices, showed and told and tried, showed and told and make real that we all had something neurologically impaired us. We were mentally ill ourselves. We forgot, we were dementiated, and ourselves, all that other stuff I mentioned. Instead, it's them. They're stalkers. And, there's one celebrity stalker, there's more same end or worse than. And it's not anything like that. When I don't like, love, and want someone, that's just the way it is. It's not a mental illness. It's not a neurological impairment. It's just, you know, boundaries. And I like to have my boundaries. Residential, corporate, business, public, all that. And it's not abnormal. It's just normality. Most anybody and everybody likes to have that. Residential, corporate, business, and public. It's a normality. Anybody and everybody that tried to show it and told my family have that those were the reasons and excuses lied. There's enough evidence out there, and there's going to be more. There always is. There always are. There's more than 7 other people. And that was long before 2011. And since 2021, 2023, 24, 25, 2025. Here I am. I'm alive. As in addition to all the other stuff. It doesn't matter what their real names are and were. They just are. They did it. It doesn't matter how many cameras filmed them, did it, and witnessed live in real time. They did it. And them neurologically impaired and or mentally ill themselves forgot that they did it all and delusioned themselves, obsessed themselves, compulsive themselves, that because it's on camera and real time live, that they believed, oh, we didn't do it, it's not real. Yeah, they did it all the time. I witnessed it. security's cameras on witnessed it. Security's guards witnessed it. Police witnessed it. Paramedics witnessed it. Other people witnessed it. My mom said she didn't see it. What happened? Well, my mom has health problems. And all times my mom blamed me. My mom forgot. I'm always around helping my mom. I'm just often trying to, Mom, pay attention. I'm over here. Over here. Come on. Hello, Mommy. I'm over here. Pay attention. Okay, you know we gotta leave in a few minutes. Get that book down, that magnifying glass. I don't know why she's always got those in her hands, not her face. I don't know. Come on, snap out of it. Let's go. Get your stuff ready. Come on. Let's go. Well, you had hours to get ready. Hours. You had more than 30 minutes. Come on, let's go. And then I'm like, I hope there's an elevator. Please let there be an elevator ready. Because I don't want her to miss another ride. And it's not that celebrity stalker Mary Pat Madden. I'm talking about my mom Wheel-Trans, special needs rides. Oh, there's photos of her. And I used to laugh at my mom. Oh, it happened all by itself. Happened all by itself. This didn't happen all by itself. And my knee. I fainted. My mom, and it is what it is. I'm like, Mom, snap out of it. Come on, let's go. We gotta go. So the same happened the other day. I said, Mom, come on, let's go. Come on, get your stuff together. We gotta go. And you shouldn't leave it till the last minute because we gotta go to the bathroom. Time you finish doing that and get in your walker out the door. It's worse in the wintertime when she has to put on that winter garb. It's not my fault. I'm like, come on, Mom, let's go. I'm usually quite prepared. I'm usually ready at least 5 minutes. I'm always got 5 minutes. I've always got 5 minutes. Where's my mom? And then I have to, it's just, this I'll need more time. That 5 minutes could possibly lead into 30 minutes by the time I get myself going. That 5 minutes, 30 minutes. That 30 minutes turns into the day before. Gotta get myself ready. More. My mom she's nothing else to do. She should be ready. Same with her foods and everything. I expect her to be able to go to the refrigerator, etc., and get bread and butter and make herself at least one sandwich, have some crackers and cheese, a biscuit with, water or something till I come around and making the hot beverages. She can't do it. She can't reach the microwave very well. And now that I've got that whistling kettle that we're using, that's ours. She can't do that very. I don't want her to burn herself or hurt herself. But her attention span is sometimes the strangest thing. It takes a while for her to get going. I'm like, I'm going to have to take those books and put them in a bag somewhere and get her. She wants to read, she's going to have to snap out of it and read a newer book. Same thing over and over. I know her health records, but I'm like, just because that's there doesn't mean you have to give in to it. You come on, you gotta get going. I can't clap my hands now to get her attention. My mom's hearing, my mom's eyesight, and some other people. Oh, you and your mother are blind and deaf. You can't see and hear, so we could do anything we want to, whether it's lawful and or not lawful, whether it's legal and or not legal. We could do anything. Like, no, just because somebody wrote it down. I mean, my mom has had stuff happen, but just because dogs, I probably went to an alleged optometrist, and they wrote down all sorts and said, oh, this and that and everything. And yet again, nobody mentioned anything about my gallbladder. I went in yesterday thinking, oh, I'll probably end up having to have emergency surgery. I'll probably take out my gallbladder if it's not already taken out. Nobody wanted to touch me. Nothing was mentioned. Yet my rib, I still have the abnormal swelling here. I'm not panting like I was. The panting has decreased. But yeah, that's that. I mean, somebody too watching this be like, oh, they can't see in here. I'm like, yeah, we can see in here. And we reported, and I tell you, property value in this neighborhood should have decreased a lot sooner, considering we're not the only ones. Other people too witnessed. And you shouldn't be afraid to show and tell who were to add on and out from, you know, doors and windows. They should show and tell all the time. And that wasn't me. It wasn't us. Oh yeah, my mom and her walker. I mean, like it's like seeing somebody from this floor that we're on at my front outside my front door. Security camera, and you know how some places you can watch it on the TV or television or on your internet or something, you know. And you can, well, then pick up the phone. If security won't do anything about it, phone call the police, and even take a screenshot of it, and you know. It's all them, you know. It's all them, and when they try to spread their symptoms and behaviors, it's disgusting. It really, truly is. It's disgusting. I mean, this neighborhood needs new property managers, new securities, guards, obviously new securities, cameras on. Like I said, property value should decrease. Not us, but it could, and it's not our fault. And anyone that was ever blamed us, it's not our fault. This was other ones, and their property value should decrease, and or decrease. Allegedly, $700,000 or more, barely even worth $279,000, considering what I've just mentioned. Barely even worth 400 something thousand. It's really disgusting. And earlier too. And especially other people that have been accusers before, were they to have gone to add on in out from and or by historical, geographical, and financial estates and contents where our my parents, and my parents' parents, and my parents' parents' parents, and my parents' 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 parents, all animals, all pets, all fur babies, my all named, all and all estates and contents, etc. I mean, that's them mentally ill, and obviously neurologically impaired and or mentally ill. They're stalkers. I mean, anyone with a common sense and or mentality that is more normal than that, like us, and or more normal than that, should, can, could, may, must, and need phone police. Went to the police and reported it. Because that's just them, they're stalkers. And where they came from. I mean, anyone that goes door to our next door neighbors and stuff. I remember in the 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, that was considered psychosis and schizophrenia. They were psychotic and schizophrenic. Especially when they were to add on in out from and by one and more those Bellises and myself and others. I've never done anything like that. I remember one time around here, somebody accused me, and I was with my mom during my mom trans help ride. I was her MSP, mandatory support person, and they accused me, and we all drove by it. Somebody breaking and entering, and we drove by it, and Luce just, I wasn't even there. And then somebody tried again. I'm like, you can watch. There's witnesses. It wasn't me. Security cameras and everything. It wasn't me that did that. I don't do that. I really, truly do not. I mean, it was one time I went to put out the garbage, and I could have swore I heard something. My mom denied that anything happened, but I could have heard it. I heard what sounded like my front door, and I thought, well, maybe my mom was just opening and closing my front door, our front door. But when I came home, my mom was a bit different. When I returned, she was a bit different, and I was like, "Are you feeling all right, Mom?" But she said nothing happened. To me, she just said, I mean, obviously something's happening. We're both banged up hell of a lot of the times. I know I fainted. I even did, I showed some other people that I've known more than more than 8 years now. And I'm like lying there nearly dead. Could have died. Got my cell phone eventually. Did some recording, vlogging. And then when the paramedics came, the ambulance. And then went in the hospital with that awful collar around my neck. And they clip over me. Finally took the collar off, got the clip out. I couldn't vlog everything. I couldn't record it because I was in too much pain. I didn't feel well. And I was just like, no, it's not the time to do that. I just don't have the time. When I'm very, very ill, I do not. Just like I brought in a garbage bag because I'm a bit nauseated. And in case I vomit, at least I have a place to vomit. That doesn't require cleaning up afterwards. Somebody on social media, internet, and/or Wi-Fi mentioned let them theory that they perceived, alleged. she has a let them problem. I mean, she or somebody that looks like her. I mean, I don't know why so many people are so grandiose delusional. Not necessarily autistic, just grandiose delusional. I don't want to do that. I'm showing off my weight, my well-being and fitness journey. That's all I wanted to do. And including like when I do have another fur baby. I mean, my cactus well-being and fitness journey. Do I have another one? That's all you'll see mostly. You won't see many live streams. Hope you like animals, uh, pets, fur babies, all that, all animals and all pets, all fur, because most of that will get lesser and lesser. And like I said, my Vlogmases and some Halloween, you'll see some, but not every day, because we want and we need our privacy and safety, obviously. Thank you for all your well wishes. You're muted. Can't hear you talking. Wish I could hear what you're saying. Oh, it's okay. It looked like it was good conversation. Ha ha ha. I wish you well, and you deserve love and should have been showed it and showed care. I don't know, but I feel someone wasn't very nice to you. But I hope you have peace, and I hope you are treated right. 327. Thank you. I'm gonna leave you now and finish my ginger ale. I won't be doing a weekend marathon, internet, Wi-Fi, social media this weekend. I'm going to be resting mostly. I might do a potato vlog later today, tomorrow. Maybe I'll eat some sweet potato or something. That's easy. I could just pop that in the microwave. My mom will eat half. I can do some things. I just can't get this wet. Maybe we'll order a pizza. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Be kind to all, everyone, everywhere. Kindness, kind. I was kind. I am kind. And celestial. My celestial pajamas. All my other pajamas are when I was with my live pussycat. And then anything else new we got, that's about the next one. And do I not have another one? At least I'm known as that I like and I love all animals, all pets. All animals and all pets, all fur babies. I'd like to adopt more. I mean, my cat died, and I have documented proof and evidence that my cat died and all how. And all witnessed. I mean, how could that not be real? I'm not doing anything until December 1. Just give me this is supposed to be a summer of enjoyment, not a summer of this. A summer of, you know, celebrating life. 4 to 6 weeks of recovery instead.